There are days when the forest does not want to be touched. Days when the leaves whisper to the wind, and roots tremble beneath the earth. Days when silence is not empty, but occupied. In a forgotten village, a man dared to disturb that silence. This is the story of Tandé, the man who loved mushrooms too much. Tandé wasn't like the other men in the village. He had no cattle, no fields, no wife. He didn't want them. His joy, his obsession, was something else: mushrooms. The ones that grow at the base of ancient trees, where the rain rests, where moss breathes secrets. He knew them all: white, black, red, spicy, smooth. He cooked them, dried them, loved them, and even dreamed about them. The village had only one true law. One rule that even the bravest feared to break. On Sundays, no one entered the forest. Not to hunt, not to gather wood, not even to pick a single leaf. For on Sundays, the elders said, the spirits walked. The forest became their sanctuary, and those who dared to disturb it never returned the same.
That Sunday morning, the rain had visited in the night. A gentle, nourishing rain. Tandé woke up with an ache in his belly. No. An obsession. He could smell the mushrooms. He could taste them before stepping outside. He glanced through his small window, and saw the glistening trees. Just a short walk, he told himself. Just near the edge. No one will know. He grabbed his basket, his knife, and walked into the misty morning, while the rest of the village still slept.
As he passed the three-rooted tree, silence fell like a blanket. The birds stopped, the breeze withdrew, and the forest welcomed him, as if it had been waiting. Mushrooms were everywhere, fat, ripe, glistening. Tandé laughed quietly, overjoyed. He gathered them fast, humming to himself. It was too easy. And then, he saw it. A single mushroom, unlike any he had ever seen. Dark, oily, almost glowing. Tandé stepped closer. He touched it, cut it, placed it into his basket. And the moment he closed the lid, the forest sighed. A deep, low breath, like a giant exhaling right beside his ear. The leaves trembled, the trunks groaned, and Tandé felt it. Something had awakened. He looked up. Between two twisted trees stood a shape. White, still, watching. A skeleton. Upright, silent, its hollow eyes locked on his. It raised a bony hand and pointed. Then it took a step. Tandé screamed. He ran. Fast, wild. But the skeleton did not run. It walked. Slowly. Calmly, always behind him, always at the same distance. Tandé didn't know where he was going. The trees twisted, paths reshaped. The forest was no longer his friend. Every turn, the skeleton appeared again. That's when Tandé understood. This wasn't a hunt. It was a lesson, a judgment. The forest wasn't trying to kill him. It wanted him to understand. He collapsed into a clearing. At its center lay symbols carved in ash. Bones, shells, stones, an ancient altar, a spiritual trap. The skeleton stopped walking. It raised its hand again. And without speaking, Tandé heard the voice inside his skull. You stole from sacred time. You took what was not yours. Now, the weight of time belongs to you. Tandé woke up at the forest's edge. Ashes on his hands. Basket, empty. Sun, setting low. Mamie Nongo sat nearby. She said nothing. She already knew. Tandé never spoke of what he saw that day. But he never entered the forest on a Sunday again. In time, Tandé became a storyteller. Every Saturday night, children gathered around him. He told tales of time, of patience, of respect. He made them laugh. He made them think. But never, not once, did he speak of the skeleton. Even the purest passion, when misused, can become a curse. There is a time for everything. A day to gather, a day to rest. If you ignore time's rhythm, then time will come for you.